What's up, dudes? And if my YouTube analytics are correct, dudette. Today we're going to be getting the car prepped up. I got a truck day coming up down at Barber Motorsports Park in Birmingham, Alabama with Jay Zilla. I got to do a few things to the car, just some minor maintenance stuff, you know, things that all of us should be doing quite regularly, which is some spark plugs, the BKE, what are they, like the BKR 7Es from NKG. These should always be in your turbo car for the most part. I'm also doing a small spacer on it on the steering wheel. Ever since I remounted my seat, it's been a little cramped on my legs. Nothing too serious, but if I get crossed over or anything, I start hitting my knuckles a little bit on my thighs. I just want to try and make sure that nothing happens on track in case I end up getting a little sideways or whatever, especially at speed. So I got a spacer for it to hopefully bring it towards me a little more. That should also make steering effort a little bit easier. Another thing I got to do is a fuel filter. I do these once a year. Maybe, I don't know what the interval is for these normally, but once a year seems to work all right with me. It's pretty cheap. I also had to get a new battery this year. I've got an old excess power that's lasted me probably 4 years now. It's a little 545, I think. Real small guy, perfect. It hasn't had any issues, but lately it's been, every time I crank it over, and I've been getting some weird ignition issues, and I think those LS coils or the D585s just don't like to see anything lower than like 12 or 12 and a half volts. And I think it is, and I think I'm getting some weird breakup because of that. It's not gonna be too difficult to install. I've already got everything mounted up, and this battery actually fits the mount that I have perfect. The other one, the 545 in there, is a little small, so I have a spacer in the bottom. This one will fill up the whole gap. I shouldn't expect any issues. Another thing I might do, I got some grip tape. Now, you're probably wondering what the hell you're doing with grip tape, dude. I don't use conventional pedal covers on my gas brake pedals. I actually take them off and I put grip tape on there. This is just some skateboard grip tape. I got this at a local board store or whatever. They sell like disc golf accessories and stuff, and they sell it by the foot. It's like $2, $3. I'm sure you can go online and get it too. But I'll show you all how to install this on your pedals. It makes grip real good for heel toe, and also if it's like wet and rainy, I find that the plastic pedals like to slip a bit whenever you're wearing racing shoes because they have kind of a hard sole for the most part, at least mine do, and they're rolled. So they're great for heel toeing and moving your feet around quick and nimble without actually catching anything else underneath the dash, but they're not very good in the rain, and they tend to slip off whenever I'm threshold braking and it's wet, and I'll slip every now and then. I find that if I have grip tape, that never happens. The only issue with grip tape though that I've found is one, it needs to be replaced. So I guess there's two issues. And two, it tends to wear out the bottoms of your soles a little bit on your shoes. But I mean, it's not that big of a deal. So I'm gonna go ahead and step you all through some of this, just some regular maintenance stuff. More of maybe a vlog type video. Oh, I'm also doing some stuff with the Mega Squirt. I've remounted it down in the floor panel, and I got some extended USBs so that way I can at least try and tune from my seat, because before I was like reaching over and tuning and then driving and reaching, and it got a little scary a few times because I was like dropping a laptop and stuff. So I'm gonna move that around a little bit, kind of step y'all through my ideas what I'm doing, get the car ready. I need to do an oil change as well. The oil in it's good. It only has like maybe 1,000 miles on it, but it's been sitting for a while. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to it. for some track day prep. I got the tires all loaded up and I'm about to head over. I don't actually know where I'm gonna go to get these mounted and remounted. There's a kind of a shadier place I know of that probably won't charge an arm and a leg to do it. I got the VR1 still wrapped up and the rivals on the Avantis back behind it. Hopefully we can get this done today because I got a business travel I gotta do next week, and then right when I get back is pretty much the last day for track day prep. So tires, get them mounted, balanced, do an oil change, and I think we should be good to start a little bit of tuning, so we'll see. Alright, tires dropped off. I went over to that shady place and they wanted 25 a tire to do it, which seemed a little extreme, so I was like, there's no way Firestone's gonna be cheaper. I just thought it was expensive, so I called up Firestone. They quoted me 16 a tire, so I'm over here at Firestone. Those dudes just lost out on like probably 40, 50 bucks, but whatever. So I'm gonna go grab some food, come back, grab the tires, and go bolt them on. All right, all tired up. Gonna go get this stuff unloaded before it rains again, and start mounting it. Let's get to it.